Give you a few tips to make it an easier job of installing the doors to some of our cabinets as well as our hutches. With our hutches, this will apply to both the cherry laminate, the mocha, the maple, or the white hutches. Doors will all attach the same and adjust the same. To start out, one important thing, there are two types of hinges. One you notice has got the bigger bend to it, and the other is fairly flat. So you can kind of see the difference there. Now, the important thing to remember is when you're attaching your hinges, the outer doors of the hutch, the outer left and right doors, will have the hinge with the bend to it. The fairly flat hinge is going to be for the center doors. That'll make a big difference when you attach these. So to start out then, you figure out which hinge goes with which door. Next up, attach your hinge plates. When you put these on, it's 2 screws go into the center here for each plate. Don't tighten them down all the way. Just leave them with a couple turns to go, so it's got a little give there. This will adjust the height of the door when you attach it. Also, it'll make it easier so when you take your door, see I've got the hinges, the flat hinges, since it's an interior door, flat hinges attached here. When I attach this to the plate, then I've got that little bit of give up and down in this plate. In case they didn't line up, then I can just move one up or down. So I'm going to slide this in. The back screw is going to be out a ways. That's really just to hold the hinge onto the plate. So I'll tighten that all the way down on both the top and the bottom. And once I've gotten both of those tightened down, next step would be to adjust the height of the door. Since I've got both plates attached to the hinges, now I can slide that door up and down a little bit. And you can change this later if you need to. But next, you'll just tighten that last half a turn or turn of the screw to hold the hutch door in place. Okay. Now it's going to be attached, but the next thing is that door can be off. It can be angled up or down a little bit. To adjust that, there is a screw on the front of the hinge which turns in or out. So if I turn the screw counterclockwise, the door is moving inward. So the whole door is moving this way. You got to balance those two to adjust the angle of the door between here. So that's the most important screw to adjust, is this little one right here, to move it up or down and get it where you want it. It can make a huge difference in how that door looks by getting that adjusted properly. So just fool around with a little bit here. And also, when I tighten those screws in, it pushes the door out so that it doesn't rub against the other center door. So it's really just playing with that. When you do them, probably get them all attached first, and then start at one side of the hutch, and you work your way across the hutch, getting each one even, so you get an even space between all doors. It just takes a little bit of adjustment, but they're very, very nice hinges really with that adjustability, so you can get them just how you want. A few tips to make it an easier job of installing the doors to some of our cabinets as well as our hutches. With our hutches, this will apply to both the cherry laminate, the mocha, the maple, or the white hutches. Doors will all attach the same and adjust the same. To start out, one important thing, there are two types of hinges. One you notice